What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's poppin'? Boy got a chance to come in a little bit early, so I'm going to come in a little bit early, chop it up maybe till the sun goes down. Be able to smoke a little stick, holler at y'all right quick. As always, man, salute to the Unfiltered Nation and the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the moderators, the mod squad. Salute to the subscribers. Salute to the members. And if you're new around here, we would love for you guys to sub the channel. Make sure you guys are smashing that like button, hitting the notification bell. Run the algorithm up around here, man. And last but not least, tip your bartender. What's going on with all y'all out there, man? Wednesday night. We know tomorrow is the NBA Finals, man. We've been waiting for this situation. Dallas Mavericks trying to win their second title, and the Boston Celtics trying to win their 18th title. Off the hook, okay. Dr. Van, the Yankees are kicking ass strand. Yeah, dog. I just watched the entire game, man. You ain't been around, Doc. I actually saw us in Anaheim. Aaron Judge hit a home run. Once again, every time your boy's in the house, Aaron Judge hits a homer. And we beat Tedrick Webb's team tonight, man. The Yankees is 8 straight. Ain't nothing they can do, dog. They can't do nothing about it. Nothing they can say. Nothing they can do. My boy Aaron Judge, my boy Juan Soto. Even my boy Giancarlo is knocking home runs in. Okay, kicking everybody's butt. But tomorrow is the NBA Finals. The last two teams standing, and wanted to talk about that, man. Get a little preview. There's some big questions that are involved in this series. And I wanted to break them down. We all know that the Denver Nuggets, ain't that right, Dr. Van? The Denver Nuggets, they're not there to defend their title. They've been on Cancun. They're still on a snorkeling exhibition right now down there in the Gulf of Mexico. But with that being said, man, the people, all the people that I know, man, they want they're favoring. They want Kyrie to pick up this championship. A lot of them are definitely rooting for the Dallas Mavericks because they want to see Kyrie get a ring. After all the stuff that he's been through with the NFL, losing his contract with Nike, over the COVID situation, the big fine and the big suspension, the big bonus that he did not receive, contract that he didn't receive, and him getting it out of the mud. So a lot of people want to see him stick it to the NBA and stick it to everybody else by winning a championship. Luka Doncic is no question, man. He's definitely making it clear. You might not have voted for me for the MVP, but you might have messed up. You might have screwed that situation up. Okay? You might have blew that one. Okay, because Luka Doncic is still playing. SGA's not playing. The Joker's not playing. Okay, nobody's playing that is even in that category other than Luka. Luka is definitely making it clear, and he's taking everything personal. As far as the Celtics is concerned, the only people that I see rooting for the Celtics are Celtics fans. I don't see nobody else really rooting for the Celtics. There might be some some love towards Jason Tatum. They like Jason Tatum. They like Jaylen Brown. But I'm not seeing a whole lot of people, especially here in LA, because if the Celtics win their 18th, they'll pass the Lakers, who they're tied with currently at 17. So people here in LA ain't rooting for them. Me, I don't have skin in the game. I don't. It's just like the Super Bowl. I don't want neither team to win. I don't want to see Dallas lift their heads up as a Laker fan, and I don't want to see the Celtics win a championship as a Sixer fan. So for me, it's just like the Super Bowl. Somebody's going to lose, and whoever gets loose is going to get drugged. It's just that simple, okay? But we're going to talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. Let's get it in. I'm just happy I got an opportunity to come outside. I mean, I've been busy, Okay, just had dinner with the fam bam, trying to spend time more with my family. Try not to be late. Got to come out here on the patio, smoke a stick. As you can see, it's a short one because I don't plan on being out here long. All right, wind's blowing, and pretty soon I'm gonna be in the house. Okay? Love y'all, but I love the warmth inside the crib more than out here. That being said, man, what do we have questions about? Number one, the matchups. Let's break it down. Okay, at the point guard position, you got Kyrie Irving. That's it. There's nobody on the Celtics that's going to be able to deal with Kyrie Irving long term. It's going to have to be a by committee situation. Kyrie Irving, the nastiest dribble handle and layup package in the history of the league. Okay, can get his shot off anytime he wants to. Can put you on roller skates. Can back you. Can do whatever he needs to do. And he's definitely motivated. Okay, and Anthony Edwards didn't do the Celtics any favors or anybody else any favors by riling him up. You riled his ass up, now his ass is coming. Barbecue chicken, all right? But let's understand, the Celtics have two NBA all-defensive players. We'll get back to that. Shooting guard, Luka Doncic. There ain't no answer for Doncic, bruh. It ain't even a matter of being more athletic. You know, the cat ain't fast. The cat don't jump out the gym. The cat is he's just methodical. He's a methodical cat who can get his shot off anywhere he wants to get it off of. Take his time. You foul him, he's going to the line. He's going to make his free throws. Kyrie Irving is also a 90% free throw shooter as well. It's barbecue chicken with them too, okay? But back to what I was saying about the Celtics. The Celtics have two all defensive players, and Drew Holiday and Derek White. Both of those guys are defensive stalwarts, not to mention Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. Even though Jaylen Brown's probably a better defender than Tatum, they got guys that are all defensive all-pros to try to help to alleviate some of the bombardment that they're going to get. Okay, because I'm telling you right now, that back court that Dallas has is a problem. All right, so that's one thing. Now on the flip side, Jaylen Brown, he was the Eastern Conference MVP. He's another guy who has a chip on his shoulder. His whole goal this year was to make All-Pro, one of the All-Pro teams. He got straight robbed. He should have been on at least the third NBA, third All-Pro team or the second team. He didn't make nothing. So guess what he did? He went crazy in the Eastern Conference Finals and went crazy again. All right, he got a chip on his shoulder. Jason Tatum is the best young player that has to win a championship. He doesn't get a pass. We know he's 25 years old. Okay, as much as it seems like he's been around in the NBA forever, he's only 25, but he's been in the league since 7 years already. Okay, he's went to the finals, lost to Golden State. He's been in Eastern Conference Finals. He's lost many times. They have to get it done. Okay. As far as Dallas's forwards and guards, it's barbecue chicken for them. There's no reason to talk about them cats. They're not going to do anything. They're not stopping anything. All right. So there's no reason to talk about them. All right. So backcourt advantage, Dallas. Front court, smaller players. I mean, the forwards and guard forwards. You got the Celtics. Okay. Big men. That's the issue. We all know, we've seen what happened. What happened to the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves got totally demolished in the paint, going hard in the paint. You had Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford was cooking Rudy Gobert, was dunking on his head, had his pelotas eye level in his face the whole time, dunking on his ass. Okay, Rudy Gobert straight trash. I don't know how he won the Defensive Player of the Year, but I told you he wasn't before. But now you understand why I know what I'm talking about. And then you got it's Gafford and what's the other player, man? I'll get back to him, man. Can't think of his name right now. But he played well too. PJ Washington. There you go. PJ Washington. PJ Washington played very well. Both of these players were brought in by the trade deadline, and they've done well since February. PJ Washington is like a stretch four. He will bring you out outside of the key, set you up, shoot outside. He likes the little corner three, and he's been definitely cooking people on that run. He was making Karl Anthony Towns look like a player that I've never seen before. Because I know Karl Anthony Towns is a monster, but he wasn't a monster in that series. He was straight neutralized, okay? So, what are the issues that I see? Well, there's somebody that's named, a couple of people that I didn't name. For the Celtics, you got Al Horford. Al Horford is another guy who loves to shoot the outside three. He loves the corner shot. He'll shoot from the top of the key. He doesn't really stay in the post a lot. And then the guy that nobody is even mentioning that the Celtics has by the name of Kristaps Porzingis. 7'3", has been out with a strain. I think it's a calf strain. He's been out since the beginning of the first series. And there's rumblings that he's almost ready to come back, bro. If he comes back, it's going to be a problem. Now, why? Why is it going to be a problem? Okay, let's get these likes at least 50%, you guys. Always keep the likes at 50%, okay? Let's get that up. With that being said, why do I see a potential problem if Porzingis, let me do it this way. If Porzingis comes in and if Porzingis is not in, okay? Let's do it Porzingis in first. Porzingis in is going to cause a major problem in regards to rim protection by the Dallas Mavericks. You know that Gafford and PJ Washington was pinning stuff to the backboard. They were throwing everything out of there. They were blocking a lot of shots, and they were handling a lot of business. That's because Karl Anthony Towns and them cats wasn't getting anything done. They wasn't hitting perimeter shots, and they were just letting them shoot. So Gafford and them were just staying in the paint. They might have contested a little bit from a distance, but they weren't closing out, trying to get to him. They're just going to stay in the paint. You ain't going to make it anyway. We're going to get the defensive rebound, and we're going that way. Okay? With Al Horford can hit those shots. He's not going to be bricking. Okay? He's going to be hitting shots, bro, especially he's in the corner. He's going to be hitting that. That means Gafford's going to have to go out. That means that PJ's going to have to go out and guard. When that happens, they swing the ball back around. If Porzingis is out there, it's barbecue chicken. It's barbecue ribs. It is pork shoulder. It's shank. It's rotisserie. Whatever the hell you want to do, that's what it's going to be. And there's no way on God's green earth Dallas is going to be able to handle that business, bro. That's what it is. Okay, it's not happening. All right, Porzingis in that lineup is curtains. I'm telling you now, it's curtains, bro. And I don't know. They're being very smart. They're being close to the vest. We don't know how close he is. I saw an interview with Porzingis, and he was basically just saying, you know, he's frustrated because he hasn't got to play, and he's looking forward to coming back and this, that, and the third. But at the end of the day, dog, if Porzingis comes back, it's barbecue chicken, bro. It's barbecue chicken. There's nothing you can do. Okay, if he plays and he plays like he has been, doesn't have to play lights out. All he has to do is draw people out to guard him. Once they start hitting them threes, you're not going to be able to camp in the lane. So guess what happens at that point? When your big guys and your rim protectors have to come out and guard somebody on the perimeter, that means the lanes are wide open for Jason Tatum to go to the hole, and wide open for Jaylen Brown to go to the hole. There's nobody there, and you're gonna get punched on. You're gonna get punched on in the lane if there's no rim protection. That's one. Now, if Porzingis is not there, it's going to be a lot closer, because then you only have one big guy that is going to be shooting threes and pulling you out. And if he's not hitting, then you can use the same strategy you did with Karl Anthony Towns. Now, let's understand something, man. Let's keep these likes at 50%, you guys. That's pretty good. Appreciate you guys. Okay? With that being said, Karl Anthony Towns, as bad as he played and as bad as he shot from three, there were 2 consecutive games that he went 0 for 8. He was 0 for 16 from three-pointer. He led the NBA in three-point percentage. with a whole Steph Curry in the league, with a whole James Harden in the league. Okay, his shooting percentage from 3 was better than Steph's. All right, but it didn't translate in the playoffs in the Western Conference Finals. So if Kristaps Porzingis isn't there and Al Horford isn't hitting shots, you're good. You could just camp in a lane, wait for somebody to miss, and go down the court and do what you do. All right. As far as the bench is concerned, Celtics has a better bench than the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr. hasn't been playing well, so we have that. And then last but not least, coaching. Jason Kidd has been coaching excellent. And then you have what's his name? I can't think of the brother's name. The coach for the Celtics. I'm gonna give the coaching advantage to Kidd, because Kidd is one of the greatest point guards of all time, and he's doing a great job coaching. And but just because you're doing a great job coaching doesn't mean that your team's gonna execute. So, Joe Mazzulla. I just thought of it. Joe Mazzulla is the coach of the Celtics. I would give Jason Kidd the advantage, but Joe Mazzulla has the advantage in regards to experience. So yeah, I just thought of it, Dr. Van, Joe Mazzulla. So that's what it is, man. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll say what I think. Okay, like I said before, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't, there's no team. I'm not rooting for either team. Either team is not good for me. But it is what it is. I'm willing to say, man, if Porzingis comes back, I say the Celtics in 6. If Porzingis does not come back, I say it's going to 7. And then it's it's a coin flip. Okay, so that's what's going on, man. That's where we're at with it. That's the way I feel about it. And it's definitely going down. I'm looking forward to, watching it, not really getting excited unless I start rooting for a certain person. I mean, all my boys and all my peoples want Kyrie to win. Would I like to see Kyrie Irving win a championship? Sure. I don't want to see him win with the team he's on, though. But if he wins, congratulations. Okay? And if the Celtics wins, congratulations. It doesn't do me no good either way. But I'm just telling you what it is. Okay? You guys put your predictions down. Like I said before, I'm just out here chilling, man. I got an opportunity to come outside the house, smoke a little stick, have me a little sparkling water. Have some good dinner. Come out here and chop it up with you guys while I can. But let's see what you guys are talking about, man. Once again, salute to everybody, man. We are rolling, you guys. We're rolling, man. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers, bro. You just keep looking at the numbers. The numbers keep going up steadily every day. You know what I'm saying? And when football season comes, there's going to be barbecue chicken over here, dog. We're going to be acting a fool. A whole lot of stuff going down NFL when the time is right, okay? All right, let's see what's going on with you guys, man. Good to see you guys, man. Salute to all the moderators, man. Good to see Dr. Van. We didn't know where you was at, Doc. I didn't know if you was committing Harry Carey because your Nuggets did not do what you said. So I didn't know if you was mad at us or what. Okay, but you're back. All right, man. So we both gonna agree on that. Unknown Raider guy, what's going on, man? What's up, fam? Like the video, man. Run the likes up, you guys. Always keep the likes at 50% or higher. Once again, man, we're in the battle with the algorithm here on YouTube. All of us content creators are all going through the same thing. Every 6 months, YouTube changes the algorithm to try to make things a lot harder for us to get views and stuff, because people start figuring it out. They start trying to skew the numbers and get fake views and fake followers and all of that. And YouTube always makes it like, hey, you're gonna have to show that you're really doing something. So that's why I always say, man, if you can keep it the likes and the viewership at least 50% or higher as consistently as we have, then that means that they know that we're not fake over here. Okay. Like the video, tip your bartender. What's up, Doc? Man, how about them Yankees? Hey, dog, I'm happy about the Yanks, bro. Like I said, man, I'm happy about the Yankees. Okay. So we're going to keep rolling, man. Keep doing what we do. Okay. Tony Dale says Mavs in 6. Ooh. I need to know why, Tony. I need to know why you're saying the Mavs in 6. I understand with Luka Doncic, that man scored 73 points this year. Luka Doncic is a guy who can definitely make you pay for it. Kyrie's a guy to make you pay for it. But I just think that the Celtics are too big. They're too big, bro. And another thing, reason why I'm thinking the Celtics in 6, if it doesn't go to 7, then it's anybody's game, is because they have an opportunity to bring back Kristaps Porzingis, and a lot of you guys don't understand how much of a problem that kid is, bro. They used to call him the unicorn when he was with the Knicks. They called him the unicorn for a reason. Wasn't for injuries. He was Luka before Luka. Okay. What's going on the Raider guy? What's going on? Anthony Ellis, what's popping, man? How was New York? New York was beautiful, dog. New York was, I was born on that side. I was born over there, dog. It's off the chain. I had a great time. I will be back. I got some plans to go back. We will be back in New York. Do not be surprised. Before the end of the year, we will be back. Okay. Raw Rudy Rango, Triple R in the house. A real Celtics fan, man. Not only is he a Raider fan, he's also a Celtics fan. What's going on, Triple R? Hey, Triple R. You guys have no excuse not to win this, man. I love you, big dog. You my man in the whole 50 grand. But it comes a time where you have to show up or blow up, man. And that's where you guys are at. You got to show up or blow up, y'all. Okay? It's time, bro. It's time for the Celtics to hoist one up. Time for you guys to get the parade, bro. Time for y'all to get the parade. Okay, Denver Nuggets said, nice, bro. They're not coming to Denver this season. Yeah, dog. Like I said, man, we had just got back from New York. That's not my kid. That's somebody else's kid crying. My kid's way louder than that. Understand? My kid's louder than that. That's nothing. Okay. Yeah, Doc. We got back from New York. When we was in New York, I was trying to go to, hoping that they were going to be in town. They weren't. They were on the Western Swing here. They were in San Diego, and when we got back that Monday, we got back on Memorial Day. I was like, okay, we had a couple of things that was popping, and I was like, man, I don't know if we're gonna go. And then the day of, I pulled the ticket. I was like, man, we're going. And we went to Anaheim, and once again, Aaron Judge, man, put one in the left field bleachers. Every time I'm in the house, he shows up for me, bro. Every time. The last time I was there, he hit 50. He hit his 50th home run in front of me down in Anaheim. When I was in New York and went to Yankee Stadium, he was like 2 or 3. Okay, like a double or single or something. It was off the hook. Okay, so yeah, so it was all good, bro. But yeah, if you get a chance, man. There's people telling me, hey, Shaq, you want to come back to the Bay to go watch the Yankees at last time in the Coliseum. I don't know, dog. I don't know if I'm going to do that one. Okay. It's popping. Okay. Justice Saw, what's going on, man? What's good in the hood? I'm just chilling, bro. Chilling, man. Smoking on stick. Getting ready for these NBA finals tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Raw reading good Rango. Yeah, the Yankees going on a tear. 8 in a row, bro. 8 in a row, man. We smashing everybody. Killing everything moving, man. Dr. Vincent, how the Lakers doing? Are they doing the same as the Denver Nuggets? Doing the same, bro. The only difference is we didn't have a title to defend, and we're a dynasty, and you're not. That's the only difference. I mean, you swore on your life y'all was a dynasty. Okay, didn't work out that way, did it? Okay. How about the Sixers? Yeah, and the Sixers have more championships than you too, Doc. Just understand that you have 1. Sixers have 3. Okay, come on, Doc. You're not even close. Okay. Underrated guy said, Golden State winning next season. Yeah, you guys are starting to sound like Cowboy fans, man. Dub fans are starting to sound like Cowboy fans. Okay. Bev said, good evening, bro. What's happening? Unfiltered. Hey, Bev. I told your sister about the news last night, man. This morning, man. She was very, very, very happy to hear about it. You know, very good. Okay. All right, so it is what it is. All right. Hold on a second, man. Just a couple of little bugs in here I just need to get rid of real quick, man. Yeah, you here, now you're not. Okay, let's get rid of them, dog. You know, you're here, now they gone. All right. Yeah, Dr. Van, I see what you're saying, dog. Trying to talk crazy, man. Don't be mad, bro. Okay. Unknown said, talking to Dr. Van. Okay, we're drafting Bronny. If we do, Bronny's gonna get KD back. Hey, man, you really thinking of some things. Okay. Bev talking to Dr. Van. Dr. Van. You guys, y'all chopping up with Dr. Van. I don't know where Dr. Van's been. Dr. Van ain't been in at least over a week. Chris Leonard. What up, Shaq, man? Boston in 6. Let's go C's because my pops was a Celtics fan. Yeah, man. It's hard for me to root for the Celtics, man, but I understand. I understand, man. I get it, you know, because, you know, family, you know, my dad's Dub Nation, but if you ask my father who the greatest basketball players of all time, he's going to say Bill Russell. But then again, Bill Russell's from the Bay Area. Bill Russell's from Oakland. Bill Russell went to University of San Francisco. So it's still Bay. Well, my dad would say he won't even stutter. I said, who's the greatest? Bill Russell. My dad, boom. That's his time. That's who he knows. So I can see for the, you know, especially with your pops, I can see why you would do that. Okay. All right. Some of these people on here, man, just I can't even say nothing, dog. Unknown Raider says, listen to Conscious Daughters right now. Do, 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 do. Conscious Daughters, dog. Do, 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 do. Man, I used to bump that whole cassette tape. Come on, Unknown Raider guy. Conscious Daughters was on cassette. Okay, we was bumping that on cassette. We wasn't bumping it on CD because it was straight independent Bay, man. Everything was on cassette. If you can get it on CD, you was doing something. Okay, yes, Conscious Daughters in the house. Okay, Highlight City says Celtics is going to smash the Mavs. I would be willing to say that, especially if Kristaps Porzingis is there, it's going to be a problem, dog. Plus, Mavericks was a 5th seed, and Boston's a 1st seed, so they got home court advantage. But let's not act like Dallas can't steal home court advantage. Let's not act like that. Definitely can't. Okay. Dr. Van says, not 2007 anymore. Young Guns taking the NBA over. Okay, what's going on? Whittington Thomas was popping. The Mod Squad was popping. Hey, we got Dr. Van back on here. I said, since the Yankees won, he's popping his head in, man. But we like Dr. Van. You know what I'm saying? What wasn't the same without you over here, Doc. Okay, we're always wondering about where you are, man. Making sure you good. Okay, Highlight City defense wins champions, and Celtics have better D. They do. I just said that. Man. They have 2 defensive All-Pros at the guard position, bro. Derek White and Drew Holiday. Let's not act like we didn't remember Drew Holiday is a defensive beast. That dude won a championship with Giannis Antetokounmpo. That guy can hit open threes. He's a clutch guy, and he's definitely going to have his hands full with Kyrie Irving. And if I was Joe Mazzulla, I would keep Jaylen Brown off of Kyrie Irving because you don't need Jaylen Brown to get in foul trouble, and that's exactly what would happen. Okay, Kyrie is going to be in his bag. Just you don't put Derek White on him first, and then alternate them 2. You got 6 fouls between those 2 dudes, and use those 12 fouls on Kyrie, because Kyrie's definitely going to get you in foul trouble. You're going to get caught slipping until they figure it out, bro. Okay, but let's understand Dallas is a juggernaut. I know Raider guy talking to Dr. Van. William Lynn said, remember Bob Cousy, every shot hit all the glass and always right in. Bob Cousy before my time, dog. I've talked to my pops about that, man, but I've seen the video. I've seen video. But I wasn't around when Bob Cousy was doing his thing. I was nowhere around, bro. I was not on this planet at all. Okay? But I do believe you, though. You're not capping. Okay? Bob Cousy definitely was the preeminent point guard of his time. He was the first point guard to have handles. Bob Cousy had handles. Okay, it may not be handles to us today, but back then there was nobody outside of the Harlem Globetrotters, that was dribbling a rock like him. Different situation. Okay. So yeah, Whittington Thomas talking Chris Leonard, Dr. Van, Bev talking to Unknown Raider guy. Been in the mood, man, with the Mexicans, Keek. And Richie Rich, yeah, y'all playing all the Bay Area people, man. Okay, yeah. I did. I actually, Bill, I don't know if you know, but I actually did a remix for the Mexicans, man. I still got it on DAT for Motown Records when they were signed to Motown. That was one of the remixes that I got commissioned to do. So I actually did some things for them back in the days. Okay. The Unknown Raider guy, Richie Rich, yeah, you guys are talking that Bay talk. Yeah, y'all starting to make me homesick a little bit. Okay. Brother Tripe, what's going on? Raider Nation, all day, every day. You already know what it is. Delusional Gamer says Mavs in 6. Like I said, a lot of you guys are rooting for the Mavs. I'm not going to tell you you're wrong because they definitely have the ability. I'm just saying if Kristaps Porzingis comes back and he plays anywhere near where he played before, it's going to be a problem, man. I mean, that's a lot of pieces that you have to deal with unless they're just missing. unless they're just not hitting shots. But it's a make or miss league. Whoever's making shots is going to be the team that's going to be the champion. Whoever's hitting shots, timely shots, clutch shots, especially in crunch time, that's going to be the team that's going to hoist the Larry O'Brien. Okay, good going on, man. Michael and a 7-3 monster. Yeah, that's the problem. But when I saw his interview, he didn't look happy. When I saw Kristaps Porzingis, he didn't. I don't know if he's acting, if he's playing a game. But when he was talking, he looked like he was still disappointed. Like he was like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. He might be downplaying it, man. He might come out and start game one, and then that's going to be a problem. But there's no matchup for him. There's nobody you got that can deal with him. Nobody. Okay? Whittington Thomas talking about Trife. Yes. Yeah. Who's going to be the maintainer for Luka? Brown? Yeah, he's going to try his damnedest. He ain't going to stop him. But who would you rather have him on? You would rather have him on Luka than to have him on Kyrie, because Kyrie gonna put you in the blender. Luka is methodical. Luka just gonna get the ball, try to get around you, get you on his back. Like, he's a player. I've never seen a guy who likes to have a player on his back, pause, but on his back to where he's in front of you and he's getting a foul, like he's positioning himself. So it's like he's using his body to block you from getting to him. So he's kind of one-on-one, but he's able to know, like, okay, he's keeping you trying to get around him. And it's just like having a car that just keeps doing this. You're trying to pass, and he just does this. So he does that. I've never seen a player do that, man, and be effective at. And then he'll get fouled and go to the line. So it is what it is. Yeah, go ahead, Bev. Do your thing. Do your thing, Bev. Smoking on a bone shaker stick. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. You sent me this, Whittington Thomas. You sent me this stick, bro. I told you I'm going into the bag. Okay, I'm going to try to tell you. That's for my boy Whittington Thomas, who sent me these nice ass sticks. Okay, but do not be surprised if you see me not smoking for a while, dog. I'm up and down with it. Like, okay, today, yeah, I'm on it now. Don't mean I'll be on it later. Okay, until we get to that Pittsburgh Steelers and Raider game that we're going to. Be advised that we will be in the house for the Raiders and the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Death Star in October 13th. So if you want to hang out with your boy, make sure you're there. Okay, even if you're on the other team. All right. Yes, it's going down. Michael Holiday will lock down Luka. I don't know about a lockdown, but it might be a group effort. I don't know about a lockdown. I haven't seen anybody lock down Luka yet, man. I've seen Luka miss shots. This is a guy that shoots logo threes. This is a guy who his range is pretty unlimited. So it ain't like, oh, I'm shutting him down. It's like, okay, he's just not hitting his shots. But we're going to find out. Okay, but I'm looking forward to it. Hit the like button, y'all. Let's go. Drew is too small for Luka. He's not going to be on Luka. That's not going to be his responsibility. His responsibility is going to be on Kyrie. Okay, they got enough people. You got Kyrie. You got Drew Holiday and Derek White to help offset each other against Kyrie Irving. Then you got. There's going to be times when Jason Tatum's going to be on him. Tatum's a little bit bigger. There's going to be times when Tatum's on him. There's going to be times when Jaylen Brown's on him. And then when Gafford and PJ Washington, they're gonna have to camp out in the lane if Al Horford and the unicorn are hitting threes. It's gonna be a problem, bro. It's gonna be very interesting. It's gonna be a good game. We will be on live after the game. Okay, trust and believe that. Follow me on IG. Follow me on Twitter at Shaxer21. Okay. So what's my prediction? I just said it. I'll say it again. I think I gotta have two predictions, because I don't know what's going to happen with Porzingis. If Porzingis is there and he's playing like he normally plays, I mean just average, the Celtics are going to win in 6. If he's not there, I think it's going to go 7. And then it's whoever. Okay. Delusional Gaming Lively 2 is a monster. He is a monster, but he's a monster in the paint. If he's not in the paint, I haven't seen him hit a perimeter shot. I haven't seen him do a turnaround jumper. I haven't seen him do any type of a half hook. He doesn't have any type of offensive game outside of dunking the basketball and getting putbacks. If those guys are hitting threes, they just ain't going to let Al Horford sit out there and cook their ass. That's what happened last game. Remember when Horford was hitting all those threes? I think he had 6. Camp your ass out in the lane and let him shoot uncontested threes all game. So, yeah, He's not going to be able to have the luxury to just camp out in the lane. He's going to have to play some defense, and he's going to be on that perimeter. So we're going to see. Okay, but Lively is a monster, but he ain't a monster outside the paint. Let's get the likes up and get these memberships, man. Okay, let's go. All right, head over Peels. What's going on? Shop the merch, man. Get the merch, man. We got new merch coming. I keep telling you guys that, but I'm just going to go ahead and get it, put it up. Okay, we're going to find out. Delusional Gamer says, I don't think the unicorn's going to play. I mean, he didn't look like he was going to play, but he was talking. And I'm like, dude, how bad of a strain is it? I mean, maybe they're not telling us what's really wrong, man. It doesn't take that long for a strain, man. I mean, come on, man. It's been a month. It's been a month, bro. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess maybe they're just hoping to see, but I mean, if I was him, I'd want to play in the finals. If I was Porzingis, there would be no way there's no opportunity to know if I'm ever coming back to the finals, bro. Like, I'd want to play. I'd want to at least try out. And then put me out there. Let me see if I can go, see how far I can go. And if I can't go, I can't go. But there's no way I would not be out there at least some kind of minutes out there. NBA finals, bro. Like, this guy was dreaming about that when he was a kid. It's like the Super Bowl, man. You ain't going to play? Like, dude, unless my leg is falling off or I get in a cast or something, I'm out there. I say, hey, man, whatever it is, man, shoot me up. Shoot me with some Novocaine or whatever the hell it is. Carlos Sanchez in the house. Sub Los. Okay, was with the Mavs last year. He was with the Mavs last year. Okay, who you got for the series MVP? If the Celtics win, I think Jaylen Brown's gonna get the MVP. I don't think Tatum's getting it. I think Tatum was walking around in that series. He played good at times, but he walked around and just was like acting like he was just a role player. He wasn't taking over. Jaylen Brown was taking over. He was actually doing it. And if he does it, I think it'll be him. And then out of if it's Dallas, I think it'll probably be Kyrie. I think Kyrie would probably be the one to hit the clutch shots and do what needs to be done, unless Luka's just going crazy. If Luka's going crazy, then it's all bad. The only thing that'll stop Luka Doncic from not winning the MVP is losing. Okay. Delusional gaming. Okay. Carlos Sanchez, I think the Mavs know how to play him. They don't know what they can do and they can't do. Yeah, we're going to find out. Okay. Dr. Van says he's playing tomorrow. He's not on the injury report. There you go. There you go. Try to tell you. Hey, man, I don't know Kristaps Porzingis, but I know how it feels to be an athlete, and I know how it feels to be in a game that means something. Okay, it means something to me. It means something to my teammates. Dude, I don't care what was going on. I'm in there. I'm going to play. I'm going to be in there. I'm going to do whatever I got to do. I mean, you never know if you're ever going to get back or not. Okay? You never know. That might be the only opportunity you get to ever be in the NBA Finals, man. You don't want to be on the bench unless you're out. And if he's not on the injury report, then it's going to be a coaching decision. Okay? But I'll say this, if the Celtics are running away with it and they can keep a good lead, they probably won't put him in till later in the series. The Celtics wants to get an advantage so they don't have to play Porzingis. That's their thing. They say, can we win without him? And so we can let him rest. And then when it's later on in the series, we're up 2 or whatever, then we can bring him in and kind of finish this situation off. But, we'll find out. Okay, I don't know, Raider guy in the house. Johnny Hoodbar says, it's all rigged. Y'all getting played. I'm not getting played. How am I getting played? How am I getting played, Johnny? I mean, how am I getting played, bruh? I don't have no money on the game. I don't have no dog in the fight. I'm just going to be watching TV, bro. I'm not getting played at all. Okay, you must be talking about yourself. You ain't talking about me. Okay, or us. We watch sports, bro. Don't matter who wins. We're gonna watch it. Brother Trife, hey Shaq, question: with a healthy Joel Embiid, the Sixers beat the Mavericks? No. If the Sixers was there and Joel Embiid was healthy, they lose because they need another scorer. Okay, they need a third guy. All right, without a third guy, you can't do nothing. You need a third person to come in and do something, and they don't have anybody, bro. I mean, Tobias Harris is not the third guy. Who's their third guy? Out of Maxey, Joel, who they got? You got to have 3 guys, man. They probably would make it interesting, win a game or 2, but they would lose. Okay, yeah, Joe Mazzulla. Okay, Mushroom Merchant said Mavs in 6. When Thomas's question is Porzingis is at least 80%. If Porzingis is at 80%, it's barbecue chicken. There's nothing nobody can do, man. There's nothing nobody can do. That guy is going to pull your defensive big men cannot afford to just camp out in the lane and jump out every 3 seconds. If they're hitting shots, it's barbecue chicken, bro. They're going to play lazy at first. They're going to test you. They're going to dare you. Okay, we're going to let you have it. But if they start hitting it, they're going to have to start coming out. And guess what? When they come out and try to guard, Porzingis is just going to pass it to Jaylen Brown or pass it to Jrue Holiday, and they're just going to penetrate the lane, lay it up, get fouled, and that's what's going to be, bro. Okay? Whittington Thomas says, then again, he doesn't have to be just posting the paint. Daniel Berry Sports, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. Al Horford needs it more than anyone. Yeah, Al Horford, he's jumped around, man. He jumped from the Celtics to the Sixers, back to the Celtics. He just wants to win. But we're going to find out, man. You know, it's all going to depend. Al Horford is hit or miss. He's not a guarantee, but when he's hot, he's hot. Okay. But like I said before, you're going to have to respect him. If he starts making those threes, Gadford and P.J. Washington ain't going to be able to stand out there and chill. It's not going to happen. Okay, Mushroom Merchant. It's 2011 all over again. Beat a cursed franchise 4-2. Beat the defending champs. Beat a young team. W final in 2011. Hey, man, let's go. Show me. I'm going to be watching regardless. Okay. Yeah, 2011 2.0. Only thing is, in 2011, I don't see Dirk Nowitzki out there, but some people think that Lukic is better. Okay, Vincent Mills, what's going on? Okay, so what's up to Doc? Okay. Dr. Van, yeah, I've been busy. Kid got out of school, then got sick, then I do a little bit of morning over my nugs. Yeah, I know how it goes. Okay. Didn't you catch a Yankee game in New York? Yeah, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, dog. If they were in town, I would have caught them at Yankee Stadium, dog. But the only team that was in town, the Mets and the Giants were in town, and I knew when I got back home I was going to get to see them. So we just came back home 2 days later. We was in Anaheim, dog, chilling like a villain, man. Okay, we was losing 1-0, and next thing you know, Aaron Judge put it over the fence, and we was up 2-0, and then we won 8-5. And I was in there laughing and crying and talking crazy, and I had some of them Angels fans was mad as hell because I was in there talking. But guess what they could do? They couldn't do anything. Okay, couldn't do nothing. All right. Vincent Mills, no more excuses, Boston. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Van's in Denver, man. He got kicked out of Denver, man, because he was out there barking too much for Denver. So they told him he could still stay in Colorado. He just has to live outside of the city limits. He's allowed to come in, but he has a curfew. He has to be out of Denver by 12 midnight because he was putting too much on it with those damn Nuggets. Okay. Lakewood. There's a Lakewood out here. It's the hood. Okay. You live in the hood, Dr. Van? Okay, it's probably some rich-ass area knowing Dr. Van's ass. Whittington Thomas need to go up there. Yeah, Raw Rudy Rank, that's how I feel. I'm betting the Celtics in 09, and the Yankees took the chip. Yeah, dog, 09. 09 was the year I got with my wife, man. The only thing that was bad about that year, Raiders wasn't going to do nothing, was the Celtics beating the Lakers. But outside of that, the Yankees won World Series. That was the last time we won, bro. So it's been a minute. It's been a minute, bro. It's been 15 years. It's time to get it back. I need to get my 11th World Series title in my lifetime. That'll be my 11th, Dr. Van, 11. Okay. Even though we got 27 out of those 27, 10 of them are mine. Okay. I was around for 10 of them. All right. Let's understand that. All right. Looking real forward to seeing if we can handle this business. But we're gonna find out. Okay, for sure, bro. I was thinking about going to a Rockies game. Hey, man, I would. Lakers aren't a dynasty anymore. Nugs window still open. Nugs window ain't open, bro. Nugs window ain't open at all, bro. The only window that's open is the window to mediocrity pretty soon for you guys, bro. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. All right. Yeah. Yeah, the Dons. Yeah, the Dons, man. Bill Russell. All them cats was over there, man. Casey Jones, way before my time, bro. Way before my time. But I know my Bay Area history. Dr. Van said Broncos training camp coming up to... Doc got jokes. He know damn well ain't nobody heard nothing out of that camp, dog. Ain't heard nothing. What's up with Bo Nix? I haven't heard nothing. I haven't heard nothing about Broncos, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you. Okay. Haven't heard anything. Lakers need to rebuild. They gonna do something. Okay, I know Ready got Ear to the Street Conscious Daughters album. Yeah. I probably still have some vinyl upstairs, man. I still got all my vinyl upstairs, man. I probably got them on 12-inch somewhere. Tedrick Webb was going up. Tedrick, we beat your ass. Tedrick, we beat your ass again. Tedrick, we was winning 4-0 in the first inning. We was beating you guys, beating your twins down, dog. Okay, beating y'all ass. Okay. On the Ready guy, I got it from Warehouse Music at Hilltop. Yeah, man, Hilltop. Hilltop used to have some shooby doobies up in there, man, but man, it's too far, man. Too far for me. There's too many places in between I could go. I couldn't get past Southland. I get up to Southland up there in San Leandro. I'm like, there's enough shooby doobies in here. I ain't got to go. I can go down to New Park Mall down there. I mean, I had too many places to go. I'm not going all the way up to Hilltop. That's too far. Okay. Go all the way up to Valley Joe, damn near. Okay. Even though there was a couple of shooby doobies I knew up there, but I went up there, man, and didn't go back. Okay. I'm like, let me get out of here. All right. Tedrick Webb, what's going on? Vincent Mills, Boston best not be tripping. Dr. Van said those green Cobes coming out on Friday. Yeah, man, I already got my bid in on that. Oh, Dr. Van, you should see the shoes. I may have to walk in the house and pull them out. I just got some new shoes that just came in. Yeah, you know me, man. I'm always pretty much every week I'm pulling the trigger on something. But I'll show you. But I'm see about them Cobes, the Kobe girl dads. We're gonna see what's up. Okay, yeah, Tedrick Webb, man, was popping. Yeah, Tedrick. Okay. Holama said Drew has the experience. He does. He's the only person on both teams that has a. Oh, that's not true. Kyrie has one. But let's see if he can win one without the king. Let's see if he can win without the king. Let's see if he can win one without the king. Okay, because he had to have the king to win one last time. All right. Let's see what's going on, man. So what's up, Steven? What's going up, man? Steven Gomez in the house. Mandatory mini camps are here. Yes, Tedrick Webb. I think Tatum is going to be a beast mode. I got Boston. It'll be good to see Jason Tatum finally get what he needs to get because even though he's a Celtic, I like him. I like that kid. I like his story. I like the fact that he hooked up his mama, put his mama in position. He got it out of the mud, out of St. Louis. He's from the Lou. I like his story, bro. I like his story. I wouldn't be mad. Okay. I don't like the Celtics, but I like Brown and I like Tatum as young players. Okay, them two dudes, I like them cats. But hey, me liking them doesn't mean that I want them to win. I don't care who wins. Okay, I really don't. Either way, it doesn't bode well for me. Okay, what's going up, Yusuf? What's popping? What's going on? Yeah, what's popping? Tedrick Webb. Yeah, man, what's going on? I'm chilling, Yusuf. Whittington Thomas, that court in Boston Garden is an advantage too. Let's not forget. Yeah, the court in Boston Garden, man. It's I don't know if the floors have been repaired, but I remember back in the 80s, man, the Celtics knew where the dead spots were on the Garden floor, so they would avoid those spots. And when they were on those court, they knew where the spots were dead at, where it wasn't really good to shoot from there. It was a little bit not even or whatever. They knew all that stuff, dude. And they would try to make you shoot from those spots. But I think the new Boston Garden floor, parquet floor, is probably way better. Okay, all those little type of advantages ain't coming in handy like they used to. Yeah, man, week 1 against the Rams. We're gonna find out. I'm going to the Steelers game for sure. I'm definitely trying to see if I can go to the Rams game. I may not be able to go to the Rams. I'm trying to go to that too, Whittington Thomas. But the first game of the season, the Chargers, I may not go to that because I just talked to my wife and it looks like we're going to the Baltimore week 2 Baltimore and the Raiders in Baltimore. Okay, so wifey get to go home, get to go see her own team in her own stadium, and we can make a trip out of it. Okay. Hey, son, don't come out here. Hey, babe, don't have him come out here. He's trying to come out here with his dad. I love you, bro. I love you, big dog. Okay. Son like, man, you ain't standing outside without me. Okay. All right. Yeah, this is a good ass stick, dog. Hard to get. I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna probably nub this one up. I ain't gonna hold you. Okay. I'm gonna probably nub this up when it starts getting dark. I'm gonna get off, but I'm gonna still be sitting out here sipping on this, bro. Sipping on this. Trust and believe. Byron Stevenson, Celtic Nation, stand up. We're gonna find out, dog. Okay. Yeah, everything's going good, man. Byron said Porzingis. We that's the key. I don't think it's going to be a sweep though. I mean, I'm not going to go crazy with it. I understand with Porzingis, you guys are a whole different animal, but I gotta give Luka and Kyrie at least a game or two, bro. Like I gotta give them at least 2 games, bro. We'll see. Okay. Dr. Van, I can see White covering Luka a lot too. Yeah, Derek White is a good cover, but Luka is going to shoot over him. Luka's it's just going to like putting a like when we played in high school, Dr. Van. We'd have chairs set up. Like, we get some of them damn school chairs and put them out there, and then we would dribble, go around it and shoot. Like, it's just like shooting over some chairs, bro. It's like, yeah, it's there, but is it? I don't see it. My line of sight to the rim is right here, and right here, and the chair's down here. Like, I don't know if that's going to be a problem, dog. I'm seeing Porzingis is going to get to guard Luka. Yeah, that'll be something too, which will. But I think that I think the best bet is to try to run Jaylen Brown at him, somebody that's more athletic, and hopefully he won't go for the pump fakes because Luka's the pump fake master. Luka have you up in the air so quick, a little lean forward, get that foul, and next thing you know, man, you got 4 fouls. Okay, Vincent Mills says White's the key. If he plays well, that's it. Yeah, if he does. Okay. Dr. Van said Luka Wakuk Tingus Pingus. Carlos Sanchez talking to Whittington Thomas, Mavs in 6, Los, Byron Stevenson talking to Vincent Mills. Like, you guys are all chopping up. Tatum going to show up too. Brown will get his. Tatum's got to be consistent. Yeah, Tatum got to play better. Tatum was on autopilot. And he's not going to be able to afford to do that in these finals. When he was like, okay, man, Jaylen was cooking, and he was like, cook, bro, go ahead and cook. I'm going to be over here, flipping through my phone, shit, checking my traps, seeing who I'm seeing after the game or whatever. But that ain't going to work against the Mavericks. That ain't going to work, man. All that sitting back and letting the game come to you type stuff, that ain't going to work. I'm telling you that now, man. Tatum going to have to be on point. Okay, don't forget about the coaching as well. I just said that. Talked about that. We're going to see Vince Vaughn Celtics going to stop those lobs. Yeah, because them lobs all happen in perimeter. They all happen with Luka and Kyrie penetrating the lane and then throwing it over. They're going to get some dunks until they start figuring it out. But the thing about it is, though, who is making P.J. Washington and Gatford play defense on the Timberwolves? They weren't making them play defense. Now, if them dudes got to get out in space and help to block something, they're not going to have all the energy in the world to be just dunking and just throwing the ball up and dunking the ball when they got to play defense. So that's the key. I think if Cat would have been making those shots, it would have been a different series. But Cat wasn't making them, so we'll find out. Okay, Brother Trice says Sixers do need a third. Sixers had a third, but James Harden just wants to get a check. James Harden's at his point now. He's like, hey, man, I'm not worried about winning a championship. I just want to make as much money as possible. That's it. He hangs out with rappers, his best friend, his little baby. He just wants to have money. That's it. He just going to play, and he'll be a first ballot Hall of Famer and a top 75 player. And no championships, but he'll have about $300-400 million in escrow. He ain't trying to win, bro. He ain't trying to win. Okay. All right. Harlan Hulula said Lukic. Okay. So who do I got winning the finals? Owen Simon. I just said. I'll say it again. I think the Celtics, if Kristaps Porzingis plays, I think the Celtics wins it in 6. If Kristaps Porzingis does not play, I think it'll go 7. And then it's coin flip. Okay. Let's see. Byron Stevenson in the house. Vincent Mills, you're right. Do not depend on shooting on behind the arch. Who do you think Luka will guard? Luka's going to probably guard. I wouldn't be surprised if they try to keep Luka out of foul trouble and he starts trying to guard a big guy. Luka's big. I think Luka's 6'8", 6'7", 6'8". I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to guard Horford. I wouldn't be surprised if he's trying to guard Porzingis. You don't want Luka in a position where he has to shuffle his feet left or right, side to side lateral movement. You don't want that because he's going to get in foul trouble. So I wouldn't be surprised if he stays away from Tatum. He might guard him if there's a matchup. If they're switching, it depends on the defense. How is Jason Kidd going to have them play defense? Is he going to have them switch everything off picks, or is he going to have them fight over the screen or fight under the screen? It all depends. But if they're switching everything, it's just going to be a matchup. It's like, okay, switch. That's what they were doing. Tedrick, that's why I didn't understand why your coach was doing all those switches, and they kept putting Luka on somebody small. I'm like, man, come on, bro, cut it out, man. Stop with the switching, bro. Make somebody play some defense, okay? We never switched when I was in high school. We didn't do the switching. It's like, man, if you don't get over and you don't fight through a screen or fight under a screen, you're going to be on the bench, bro. We're not doing all this switching and just making it easy. Unless we're in a zone. I mean, you can't play, you can play zone, but it has to be, you still can't be in the key for 3 seconds. We would just be in the key. We run a 3-2 defense or a box and one, a triangle and two. We'd run all of that. But we didn't do a whole lot of switching. Even when I was in college, we didn't do a lot of switching. Okay. Dr. Van said the Yankee team is special. Yes, they are. Let's see if we can win a chip. Central Coast Cali Raider, man, what's going on? Did you see Waller's new music video? Yeah, we talked about that a couple of days ago. Word out that Waller's about to retire. It's been like AB-like episodes. Hope it's not true. Hey, man, I can't worry about that, dog. I mean, these guys don't play for the Raiders no more, man. I mean, if I spent my time worried about everybody, every player that's got an issue going on, I wouldn't have no time, dog. I mean, Waller's a grown-ass man, dog. So, what can I say, man? Everything that glitters isn't gold, man. Maybe Josh McDaniels got it right. I mean, it's as bad as that sounds, as ridiculous as that sounds. Maybe Josh McDaniels was right, because it doesn't look like Waller. Waller would have been doing this shit with us. So I'm just saying, dog. Salute to Waller, man, but he don't play for my team. All right. Byron says, I'm an Indiana fan all day. Indiana is coming, bro. Indiana just has to get a little bit more mature. And I think you guys are going to attract some people, some free agents, man. Just need to get that bench together. I think that was the issue with you guys. And just ran out of steam, bro. Ran out of steam, dog. Halula Hama said Luka will probably guard White. Vincent Mills, my cousin Ricky Frazier played for the Dons. Oh, okay, for sure. Okay. Bev, follow me on X and Twitter at Shaxer21. Let's get the likes up. Support. Let's go, man. We're doing good, man. The membership the likes are way above 50%. This is what we're doing, man. Like I said, man, we're in a dog fight. We're in a dog fight with the algorithm, man. The algorithm is trying to get rid of the fugazis. It's a lot of people on here. You see their video views are super high, and then their membership is low. It's because there's some funny business going on. So they said, let's switch this up. Okay, so you guys are helping out quite a bit, man. We appreciate it, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Okay, Wesley Evans, Luka and Kyrie. I like Bron and Kyrie. Pretty much, damn near. Dr. Van said Kyrie was saying Luka is the best player he ever played with. Kyrie always says that. Kyrie always says that with the person he's playing. Don't you guys know Kyrie is a master at pumping up the guy he's playing with? Look, come on, man, Dr. Van, come on, man. Yeah, okay. You guys want to use that as a knock against LeBron, because anything that knocks LeBron, you guys are you guys are taking a fat dookie in your underoos. But he's also saying that about Kevin Durant. Are you willing? You might be crazy enough or ridiculous in the head enough to believe that Luka Doncic is better than LeBron James, but you're really on crack if you think that Luka Doncic is better than KD. So what is it? Because if you say that he's better than LeBron, you gotta say he's better than KD too, and you're not gonna do that. So once again, Kyrie's playing you guys. Okay, that Kyrie's very good at playing with you guys, but we all know he only has a ring because of one guy. Out of all the three dudes that are involved in this conversation, Bron, the easy money sniper, and Luka, only one of them provided him with a hardware that he has on his finger. That's all I got to say about that. I'm not listening to that, man. Okay. Yeah, man. Dub Nation all day for Black Raiders. Good, you Dub Nation fans are still in the house. Dr. Feelgood, what's up, man? As much as this hurts, I got to say Boston in 6. Yeah, I mean, Like I said, man, if Porzingis is there, it's barbecue chicken. I mean, it's barbecue chicken. Hey, Whittington Thomas, this stick is good, bruh. This is good stick, dog. Good stick. Yeah, all right, Bev, love you, Bev. Okay. Bev got to go. Bev did her job. She got to go. Okay. Edward Tripp, what's going on, big dog? Black Raider. Shaq, when you coming back to the Bay for the Niners Raiders? Nah. I'm not coming back for that preseason game, dog. I went to the Niners and Raiders. I always wanted to go to a game that mattered, and I did. So the next time the Raiders and the 49ers play, it'll probably be 4 years from now, and they play in Levi, I'll come home for that. I'll come home for that because that's an opportunity for me to go home. Ain't really no reason for me to go home, really. Okay? Unfortunately. There's no reason. There's nothing there for me to want to go home. All my people, they come here, or if I do go home, I'm seeing them, I'm ready to leave. Okay? It's nothing there for me anymore, bro. It's sad. I ain't gonna be able to go to a damn A's game anymore. It just at home, man. It's just I don't know what happened, bro. I don't know. Okay, it's kind of sad. Look, we'll have a better career than KD. I don't think so. Did you forget that Kevin Durant has 2 rings and he's Finals MVP twice, and he has a league MVP. Luka don't have none of that. Luka don't have a league MVP. Luka don't have 2 chips, and he doesn't have 2 Finals MVPs. So until he does anything, he's not having a better situation than KD. And I'm the first person to say something about Kevin Durant, but there's certain things that I can't tolerate. Can't tolerate that. KD had to jump to a team already built to win. He did, but when he got there, he did what he's supposed to do. He won. Now, what he did after that, he ain't done nothing. But hey, when the record books is closed up, it's not gonna say Kevin Durant had a 3-1 lead against the Golden State Warriors, lost that, went to Golden State the next year, went to a 73-9 team, and went and played and beat LeBron and them. No one's gonna care. Look at when MVPs almost did this year, but Joker's that dude. Well, as long as Joker's that dude, then he's not gonna win MVP. Joker got 3 of them, dog. Luka's best chance to win one was this year. So was SGA. But it seems like your boy Joker, he's got a monopoly on all this stuff. Okay, but yeah, y'all, it's chilling. It's still, even though the sun's down, it's still light out here. It's still light enough. There ain't no lights around. I ain't got the light on because I'm trying to get back in the house. But hey, man, still looks clear to me. So I'll stay out here for a little bit longer, man. But as you can see, man. Hey, Whittington Thomas, we got to find some more of these. Oh, one more thing, Whittington Thomas. Bill Holloway text me where you can get those sticks at, and I'm gonna text you so you can know where to get those cigars at, the ones you asked about. So he texted me. I forgot to text you about it. So text you, man. Dr. Van, Braun was crying because he doesn't have Kyrie anymore. Why would he cry when he won a ring without Kyrie? What are you talking about, Dr. Van? Cut it out. Didn't he win a ring without Kyrie Irving? Like, come on, bro. The things you say is just ridiculous, bro. Yeah, you're pissed because you didn't go to the finals, but that's your fault. It's called jinxing your team, Doc. When you were so much up in arms about what you thought was going to happen, it didn't happen. Okay, I told you at the beginning of the year you weren't repeating. I told you when you won you weren't repeating. You guys aren't that team right now. Okay. You guys blew a major opportunity, bro. You lost to the Timberwolves, and the Timberwolves got straight smashed. They got straight smashed against Dallas. What would have happened if you guys would have played against Dallas? You guys would have lost in the final, in the Western Conference Finals. You guys would have got your ass whooped. Okay, just stop talking about it either day. I look it up. No, whatever, man. Who cares? Okay, it is what it is. We'll be there next year stronger. I mean, everybody's coming back stronger, Doc. I mean, what does that mean? Because you come back stronger, you're gonna win? This was an opportunity for you to become a dynasty, bro, and you guys wet the bed. What can I say? I'm happy as hell, Doc, that you guys lost. I'm still laughing about that. Okay? I know I'm gonna laugh all the way until the finals next year. And if you don't win again, I'm gonna laugh even harder. You know that already, Doc. Okay. Spurs never went back to back and they had a dynasty. Yeah, because they won 4 out of 5 though. I mean, damn, that shit adds up. I mean, No, they won 5 out of 6. Excuse me. They won 5 out of 6. Tim Duncan has 5 championships. He would have went 6-0 if it wasn't for a Ray Lewis 3-pointer at the end of the game with the Miami Heat. That damn probably the greatest shot I ever seen in the damn NBA Finals was that 3 that he hit to tie that shit up. He would have went 6-0. So I always say this, man. But when I'm around my boys and I'm around in the barbershop and they start talking about Kobe, we all love Bean. But I pose the question: who had a better career, Bean or Tim Duncan? They're gonna say, "Oh, Bean did." Did he? You gotta look. Bean lost 2 finals. Come on, man. I'm just saying. You look at the MVPs. You look at the. I'm just saying, bro. We love Bean, but hey, ain't no capping over here, dog. You don't get the cap on this channel. We gonna tell the truth. Okay. Yeah, Dr. Van is funny, man. Dr. Van came back in, wasting no time to get back. Okay. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, Bron lost 6, but he won 4. He won 4 though. Doesn't matter. He won 4. Okay, 40% in the finals is better than you guys. Like you went once and that's it. You know how many teams have 1 ring, Doc? This man, LeBron James, the guy who you slander, has won a championship on every team he ever played for. Like I said, man, there's no competition between anybody on your team and LeBron James. There's somebody is the greatest in his position and somebody is not. Okay. Like I said, man, Dr. Van is still running his lips. But we know that his team is right now, they're going to be leaving Cancun soon, and they'll be on their way to Turks and Caicos next. Okay. Edward Tripp, Atlanta Braves for me this year. Hey, man, Atlanta Braves are playing pretty good, man, but you guys lost Acuna. Acuna is him. You lost Acuna, man. I don't know about that big dog. Acuna's not going to be playing. Might be barbecue chicken for you guys. All right. Yeah, Whittington Thomas is a good-ass stick, bro. Okay. But all right, you guys, man. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut it down. It is starting to get a little dark around here, bro. Okay, I can see the lights on the swimming pool. But this was a good conversation. Make sure you guys are checking out all the lives. Doc, you got a lot of lives to catch up on, Doc. You got a lot of lives. We was talking some real good game on those other lives. Phillies are looking pretty good. I've been paying attention. This year, as I've watched more baseball this year than I've ever watched. I wasn't a guy that's watching every baseball game, but now I am. Like, I'm really watching every Yankee game. Like, every game. I got the Yes Network. I got all the Major League Baseball ticket. I got all the channels. I got everything. I even got hockey. I got to get back. I got to really start watching that hockey. I got everything. So I've been watching every Yankee game, and we've been winning. I mean, I'm like, just keep it popping. I watch them all. I don't be missing them, dog. I don't be missing them. And what's good about having the Yes Network is that if I miss a game, I can catch the replay on the Yes Net. That's out of New York. That's the New York station, the New York affiliate. I could just watch there, man. Watch all of that. But I've been watching everything. Yeah, Stanley Cup coming up. Yeah, we're gonna check that out. Yeah, man, must see TV, man, on the Yanks, man. All right, y'all, man. Shoot, man. Come on, y'all, man. Everything is all good. Let me get a couple more puffs of this. Whittington Thomas, I need one of those things that one of them things that you pour it in and you can just hold it, kind of like a roach type thing, because I don't like burning my fingers, bro. Okay. Watch party for the finals? I don't know, man. That's a lot. Maybe when it starts getting interesting. Maybe if there's a game 7, yeah. If there's a game 7, yeah, I'll do it. It has to be a game 7 though. But all right, man, let me go ahead and let you guys go, man. Get in there, man. TV got a lot of good programming on it. And I will holler at y'all tomorrow. Make sure you guys are continuing to support the channel, you guys. And watch all the videos, man. Don't ever think that a video is too late. You'll be missing some good laughs and some good stuff. Check that out. I'll holler at y'all, man. Love y'all. I'm at the Check and Filter.